Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to John W. Barnett Field for tonight's matchup between the Lincoln County Lady Patriots and your Somerset Lady Jumpers. We're here for some softball action. I am Andrew Laughlin. With me is Adam Haste. Coach Haste, you excited for the game tonight?
I am. It's a beautiful night for softball. I know in the last few minutes it's gotten a lot more windy and cloudy than what it was when we first got here, but it should be a great night here for some softball between Somerset and Lincoln County. And Somerset's wearing the black jerseys, which I think look pretty awesome if you're asking me.
They look phenomenal.
We just had a few technical difficulties with the national anthem, but everything's back on track and we're ready for some softball.
Yeah, and if you hear some brief blowing in the background, that's just the wind, but it is a nice night out, so don't worry about that little fuzz. But tonight on the mound for the Briar Jumpers is Reagan Childers, number 14. She has been phenomenal for the Briar Jumpers this season. She is one of the best players in the 12th region, hands down, and pitchers. She has 86 innings on the season with a 2.77 ERA. She struck out 114 batters to 28, coach. 114 to 28. That's what you want to see out of your pitching staff.
Yeah, I mean, the first thing that jumps off the page to me is the 2.77 ERA for a sophomore playing varsity here as we get ready for the first pitch of the game.
Reagan Childers on the mound, Macy Huff at third base, Emery Piles at shortstop with her sister Blair Piles at second, and Addie White at first base with talented eighth grader Leah Wesley behind the plate. That's our first pitch.
Second pitch.
Second pitch,
Yep.
excuse me, second pitch.
1-1 count after that one.
Thank you, coach. Here comes the delivery. Nice
Nice.
pitch. Now, with some of these softballs, to me, that looked like one of those rise balls. Looked like a little fastball cut up on her.
I'm going to rely on you for those tonight because I don't know all the pitches of softball, like rise balls and stuff like that, but I can give you a fastball and a changeup and a curve.
I love that. That's a great pitch. And that's a great pitch, 1-2, right? She just chased one up in the zone. See how high she's willing to go. Macy Huff coming in a little bit at third base, respecting that little corner play. She's hugging the third base line. And in our outfield tonight, we got in left field, seventh grader Nora Grinder, center field McKenna Baker, and in right field, Spencer. Off the nub, Emery Piles with the play. One down here in
One
the
down.
first.
That was a really good first batter face for Somerset. As you know, you started off with the ball, battled back immediately, got ahead in the count, and get that first punch out.
Absolutely. Here comes the pitch. A little bit up in the zone. 1-0, 1-0. Here comes the pitch. A little bit up in the zone again. She's been living up there right now tonight, but
It's
count.
clear that she wanted to stay high at the start of this game. That's where almost all of her pitches has been, and she kind of gave a nod right there. She's where she wants to be.
Nice pitch. One of the great things about softball is just the way that they can kind of condense the infield together, the way they play. You got Macy in hugging the lines, everybody up in the gaps ready to make a great play. Reagan shoulders in her windup, delivers up again. 2-1 count. Or 3-1.
3-1, yeah.
3-1.
It's 3-1.
The wind's picking up.
Yeah, it's getting.
And that will be a walk.
Runner on first. Here's the next pitch. And that'll be a strike. Starting off this at bat with a strike. Nice. No balls, 2 strikes here. 1 out. Runner on first. That one just a little high. One-two pitch.
Foul
Foul
ball.
ball.
1-2 count. Reagan working well up in the account on this batter. Getting the sign from the dugout. Nice. And that'll be a K.
Great bounce back right there after walking the second hitter of the inning. 2 down.
2 down, runner on first. That wind's picking up. It's kind of blowing in too. So
It
some of
is.
the pitchers might be liking that a little bit. A
And it's getting a lot more cloudy than it was.
little bit low in the delivery. What a
Nice.
pick by shortstop Emery Piles. Comes up the line a little bit on the throw.
You know, it kind of looked like she initially wanted to just flip that over to second base for the force out, but ended up having to go to first, and Lincoln County stays alive in the inning.
Yeah, kind of in between there on the decision making, but party time.
Great pitch to start off this one right here. 0-1.
Now this is Trinity Price. She's hitting 264. That's the third best batting average. Did my paper just blow over? Third best batting average here for Lincoln County.
Here's the 0-1. Strike 2. 1 strike away from getting out of the inning.
Got a time here. Coach, kind of starting it off. 1 walk, 1 error. Reagan's doing some great work on the mound here. Looks like she is actually bringing the heat. How are we feeling right now?
I mean, it seemed like they started off a little just a couple nervous plays here. Like that one at shortstop was kind of a little indecisive of where she wanted to go. But, I mean, overall, she's pitching the ball well. Just got to get one more out or one more strike, really, get out of the inning here.
Reagan's got the sign. She's taking the mound. Infield making their last shifts. Runners on first and second here. Battling at the plate. Slow clap in the ears. Sign into the pitcher. And the delivery. Oh,
she went.
Oh, disagree. 2-2 here. Runners on first and second. In the bottom of the first, 2 outs. Easy play in the infield, right? Any base but home. Take the easy out. Let's get out of here, or Reagan can help
Let's
herself
just
out
strike
with
her
a
out right
strikeout. Foul ball. Make a play. Oh. Price is hanging in there in this at bat. 2-2. 1-2. She's fouled off 2 pitches.
One she went around on for a strikeout, but we're still here.
Reagan's got the sign again with the delivery. And
There it
there's the
is.
K. Great job.
Well, after walking one and one error, runner on first and second, she gets out of the inning with no damage.
Now, in between innings here, we didn't get to really talk too much before the game, doing some research in on both of these teams. So they have played 8 common opponents. So Lincoln County is 0 and 8 against those teams, and Somerset is 2 and 6 with wins against Southwestern and Clinton County. So I think we're in for a pretty close ball game tonight, especially as you go through the
Right.
innings here progressing. But what is going to come down to us, I think, is going to be our hitting. It's going to be our hitting tonight. Our Briar Jumper team can put on a show hitting. You know, we saw it the other night with Macy Huff with a walk-off grand slam
Hmm.
to end the game. But we got to be consistent up at the plate tonight. Looking at the Lincoln County pitching stats, they don't really have anybody who has been consistent, right? They have a 7.28 ERA, a 10.11 ERA, and then the other two have only pitched a combined 2.1 innings. So if we can make sure we're being patient at the plate and driving our pitches, I think we're going to see a lot of runs tonight from the Briar Jumpers.
Yeah, I mean, a night like this is one where you want to see kind of the bats get hot that can maybe propel you into the postseason a little bit here with just what today and tomorrow left in the regular season. Uh, I mean, Somerset's hitting 242 as a team, so you hope tonight you can get that a little over 300 and kind of get some confidence in the dugout, even though, like you said, it'd be nice to jump on Lincoln County early here looking at their stats. Just build that confidence going into the postseason. Let's make a run here.
And our leadoff hitter tonight is a Briar Jumper through and through, Emery Piles.
Yep.
Emery Piles leads the team in average at 339, extra base hits, second in hits, and let's put this out there. 22 times she's reached base either by walk or being hit by pitch. She is patient up at the plate and she looks to drive the ball, find a little gap, foul ball. One of my favorite things about this, though, we talk about patient looking for your pitch. You know, if you're the leadoff hitter, sometimes they're just trying to start
Yep.
off with a strike. She was sitting on that pitch. She got ready to drive it. She took a big cut right there.
That's exactly what I was going to say. I know that was a foul ball off to right field there, but she stepped in the box and she was ready from moment one. Saw her pitch and went after it.
Good
Good
eye.
eye.
I've also had a great pleasure of having Emery in class this year, and not only is she a phenomenal student, but she did a great job with her work as vice president of the student council. I mean, she's got a lot on her plate all year round, and she still comes out here and shows out. Out in front, just a little bit there.
One
Counts
two count.
1-2. No,
I think catcher had to get rid of something there in the
little,
dugout.
little extra gear.
Yeah.
Emery steps back into the box here. She's up on the plate, ready to drive this. Loading up. Good eye.
One thing I like about that there, even though it didn't hit her, she wasn't moving. If it was going to hit her, she's going to let it hit her get on base.
She's been hit 12 times this season. 12. That's every other game. 24,
Yeah.
24 games, 12 times she's been hit. Good,
Good
eye.
eye. That runs it full, right? Full count.
Yeah.
3-2.
And she was down 1-2 in the count. That's what I'm talking about. Smart batter, works the count, looking to drive a pitch.
She was ready for that first pitch. That was a strike, and now she's waiting on hers again.
Hang.
I know that resulted in the first out of the inning, but that was a good first at bat right there. I mean, she worked the count, got it to a full count. Not the end result that you wanted, but now we move on to number 15, Aaliyah Wesley, actually an eighth grader at Meese this year.
And a stud catcher, an absolute stud catcher.
Grounded back to the pitcher, and she made a really good play on that for the second out of the inning.
We'll talk about her a little bit more in her next at bat then. We'll get that.
Right.
Now we're back up to Reagan Childers, leads the team in hits, is hitting 293, has only struck out 8 times in 75 at bats. She is not only an incredibly smart person, she's incredibly talented on the softball field and on the volleyball court.
And she's only a sophomore, adding to the really young team that we have here.
Yeah, and we were at the game where she hit her first home run, so maybe we can get a little more magic
Right?
tonight.
Good eye. I think it's 2 balls, no strikes.
No, you're sitting one pitch and one pitch only right now, right?
Hmm.
In your pocket, 2-0. If it's off speed, if it's outside, if it's low, you just take it for a strike. Drive this ball here. Smart. Smart. And now you don't swing the bat.
Yep.
2 outs, get a runner on, keep working. We got sophomore Addie White coming up next, who has a big stick as well. 3 home runs on the season.
Now, the scoreboard says 2-0, but it is 3-0, right?
I don't know. You told me 3-0.
All
It
right, I
is.
was
It
right. I
is.
was right. That'll be Somerset's first base runner of the game. And in steps number 10,
Addie
Addie
White.
White.
Power at the plate again. Addie White has been on a little bit of a hit streak lately. Hopefully she can keep it going.
We got a pinch runner coming in for Reagan.
Courtesy runner for the pitcher.
Yep.
It'll be number 12, Paisley Poor, freshman. They play some absolute great music here
They
too.
really do.
Takes me back to when I was in high school, back in the mid 2000 or not mid 2000, 2005, 2006. Good cut.
This is the fourth batter in a row that's been swinging away on the first pitch. It's like they know that the first pitch is one that they can jump on, and they're getting in there ready to hit.
If you look at our stats, especially, we do kind of have a high strikeout rate, but we have people who don't go down looking, which is kind of nice.
Right. Always looking to attack, staying aggressive when you're up there. 0-2 count here.
I wouldn't be surprised to maybe see a runner in motion here. You might send something just to see if you can get something shaken up at the plate. That wind is something.
Inside, good eye. Bring it to a 1-2 count here.
Good eye. Work it back. 2-2. Looking around here, situational. I think Addie's going to be looking just to get something in play here. Make him make a play. Don't let him just get out of the inning easy. Oh, good cut. Foul back. Keeps the count at 2-2. She was down 0-2 in this at bat. She's seen 3 more pitches, extended to 2-2, fouled one off. That's the way to battle.
2-2.
2-2 with 2 outs in the bottom of the first. Oh, rip.
Good hit.
Get past her. Oh, that was a seed.
Got a runner on second and first. 2 outs. Number 4 is up. That is Macy Huff stepping in here.
Macy Big Dog Huff about to take one out here.
8th grade or 7th grader.
4th on the team in hits. And that grand slam the other night.
That's what I was about to say. Coming off of a cam slam. Oh,
just behind.
but again, they're not just sitting back on the opening pitch.
Seems like they got first pitch fastball every time too.
Yeah.
So maybe that's a little bit of a scout. Coach Murphy, who we didn't get to talk about yet, does a phenomenal job here. So he's probably got everything set up for him in there. Getting the sign in. That's solid defense so far too. I know he had that one mishap at short, but that was kind of an in-between play.
Right.
Didn't know if to hit second or go to first. Nice pitch. The old backwards K.
That's the second out of the inning, correct?
And that is her 3rd strikeout of the game. Do we get free burgers or something at like 10 Ks or something like that? Is this like a Reds game?
I don't know. Let's get Jason over here and ask that.
If I'm guessing here, I've seen this before in softball. That might have been supposed to be a changeup or something, maybe.
Yeah, yeah.
You see that's a guess.
This is Macy Wade into bat.
Out it back, 1-1. Nice
Nice.
pitch. Just rear back and bring it. And
One two.
that's one of the things that's so impressive about softball pitchers. Like you have to have a pitcher in softball to be a competitive team. And putting
Yep.
Reagan Childers on this team took this team to the next level. She's talented not only at pitching in the field and like we talked about at the plate, but man, she is one of the best, if not the best pitcher in the 12th region right now
Absolutely. I mean,
as a sophomore.
yeah, and she's just a sophomore, but she just kind of changed a lot for the outlook of this season, even, and
Yeah,
then now, like you said, adding Sarah back into the lineup tonight is,
that'll be huge for him.
yeah, that runs it to a full count here, 3-2 with 2 outs. Nobody on base, so
The
go
payoff
after
pitch
it right
coming.
here.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Ooh.
just up in the zone.
Next at the plate, the left fielder Elmore. On deck, Will
Not
Shannon.
100% sure I agree with that being call the ball high, but it is what it is. Put it behind us and go get the next one.
Rush count here. 2 outs again. Easy play at second or first base here.
Yep.
Square up to bunt. I like that. Just take care of business. First base. Nice, easy step and throw. Great job by the seventh grader Macy Huff. Fielded it clean. Step, throw a laser over to first base.
Somerset in the bottom of the second inning. Baker, Isles, and Ryder.
All right. We're heading in here to the bottom of the second. We got really that middle bottom of our lineup with McKenna Baker,
Yep.
Blair Piles, and Nora Grider. Speed, speed, speed. And McKenna Baker has some serious pop in her bat. We've already mentioned Macy Huff hitting the grand slam the other night. That grand slam was a walk-off because of McKenna Baker, who hit a home run. She has 3 home runs on the season as well here, so she definitely has a little pop in her bat.
Yeah, absolutely. And did you say that she was the other one that hit a home run
Yep.
the other night?
Yes,
Yeah,
I did.
I was trying to keep the papers from blowing away. But yeah, I mean, looking at the next one's up, 2 of them's in 7th grade. Like,
Yep.
Sticking with the
Sophomore,
young
7th
team
grader,
here, we
7th
have
grader.
sophomore and 2 7th graders. So such a bright future for the softball program, really.
Yeah. And we'll probably mention this a few more times. We're talking about the young ones, but we got to talk about the old ones. Streams like this wouldn't be possible without the Rubel family.
Oh,
Ethan,
yeah.
Anderson, Jason, they do such a great, great job. We also have to mention, like, Ethan and Anderson graduated last week, and they're coming
Mhm.
back. They're setting this up for everybody. The graphics they do are fantastic. I'm not going to lie. They probably get tired of texts from me asking them for different designs and things
Right.
like that, too. They're just great kids. Good eye.
One 0 here to McKenna Baker.
Good eye.
Good eye again.
2-0, one spot, right? Don't chase anything. You can give up a strike here if it's going to be in on the hands or outside. Make sure it's something you can drive here. And she found that pitch, and she hit that hard, but right at the right fielder.
Yeah, that's just unfortunate that it happened to be right to the right fielder, but it's very solid contact, and
Somerset, the second
now we're
baseman.
stepping in second baseman Evelyn Piles. Or Blair Piles, either one.
Blair, Evelyn, BP, Lil Piles. Up there swinging, make a play. Nice hop. The shortstop there
Yeah.
handled that hop very well.
That brings to the plate next the left fielder Nora Grider.
Here's number 13, Nora Grider, another 7th grader
Grider.
stepping in.
Stepping into the bench. Oh, that's I know who that is. Don't tell me. That's the guy who
Good eye.
dissed Drake song. Gosh darn it, I'm getting old. Kendrick Lamar nailed it.
There you go.
Came to me. You didn't have to tell me.
You told me not to tell you.
I know. I figured it out. Oh, just a little bit. That weight
Beat it.
shift was off just a little bit. Oh
Yeah.
yes.
Go.
Look at those speed. Look at that speed. Technically, she should get second base. That hit the players outside of the dugout, which they are not supposed to be outside of the dugout.
Yeah.
Coming to the plate now, the DP, Sarah.
Oh, runner in scoring
Oh.
position for the first time this season. Here comes Sarah White up to the plate. You know she's got to have some insane adrenaline
Oh,
running
yeah,
through her
right
right
now.
now.
Sarah White up at the plate. For those of you who don't know, Sarah tore her ACL early December playing basketball, and now she is back here at her first at bat of the season. Oh, with a big cut right off the rip. Now, Sarah is probably the hardest worker I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Now, the way she approached her rehab, though, is how she approaches everything. School, softball, basketball, friendships,
Yep.
work. I mean, she is just an absolute testament of true character, and it's great to see her back out here tonight at the plate. And that was a good first cut. She's ready to go.
I
Good eye.
love that she stepped in there, not wanting to see a pitch, kind of get a feel for it. She stepped in there ready to swing the bat and was looking to go yard right off the rip.
Everybody who is at home, just turn your volume down a little bit right now because if she rips one here, it's about to be real loud.
Good eye.
She's gonna be so mad if she won.
Yeah, she is. Yes, she is. In her head, she's like, please just throw me a strike right here, please.
2-1 count. She's up in the count. Probably sitting here on the fastball. Oh, just on it. 2-2 count here to the sophomore.
I love that she's not just sitting there, though. Like, if it's a strike, she's swinging.
Do you think she's gonna put a chair in the? Good,
Good eye.
Works it full. Full count, 2 outs, runner on second base. She's got to get something in play. She can do this.
Just throw her a strike here and let her send it over the fence.
And let her jog.
Mm.
Oh, that close. We were that close right there to an absolute bomb. She just missed that pitch. Oh, man. I'm so excited right now. Runner on second
I would
base
love to
again.
know her heart rate right now. Like, just looking at her face, she's not.
Let me
she's
tell you.
just
Let me
so
tell you
calm.
mine real quick. Oh, up in the zone. That's okay. That's okay.
And now she's mad, and she's gonna be mad
No,
for a while.
that's perfectly okay. That was a great, great first at bat. She came back. She
Yep.
battled the whole time. She's going to be absolutely fine. It was great to see her in the batter's box. And now we go out to battle again here, going into the top of the third, tied 0-0.
I'm just saying, just knowing her, she's so mad right now.
Excuse me. Reagan Childers back out on the mound. Macy's still at third. Looks like we still have the same positions in the field here going. Oh, man. I'd like to Rubles, can we get a radar gun? You guys have capabilities? Can we get a radar gun out here?
There might be an app.
We
that
get
do
a
one.
radar gun. I'd like to know. Reagan's got to be bringing the cheese right now.
Make one like we did at the Texas A&M game the other day.
Oh,
He made one out of
yeah, the cup.
Oh yeah.
slow.
I'm sure there's an app. I'll look at it. See if
All right, here comes the top of the third inning. It'll be the bottom of the lineup here for Lincoln County, 9-1-2, as we start the third inning here at John W. Barnett Field, which if you haven't been here, you need to come out and see a game. Absolutely beautiful. Even with the clouds rolled in.
I did find an app. I'll install it, see if it works.
Oh,
Ooh.
she leaned into it.
Well, it's not how you want to start off the third here with your lead off getting on base, but that takes us to the number 2 hitter, Durham. First pitch, little high.
Good to get back ahead. Oh, a little high, sorry.
Yeah, it was high. Not a ton, but a little bit.
Let's get a sister double play up the middle here.
Yep.
Now, Aaliyah's got a cannon. That girl at first base better watch out a little bit. She's too far
Yeah.
out that base. She'll snap one back down there.
But Addie's kind of playing in just a little bit.
Just in case of the bunt.
Yep.
They got their bunt coverage in.
What was that, 3-0?
I believe so. 3-0.
I can't imagine she's going to be swinging here.
Yeah. Just groove one if you can, right? Just
Yep.
groove.
There's a 4-pitch walk. Runners on first and second with no outs. He just settled down here. I mean, you can get the force at third if you get a grounder to shortstop or third base here. I mean, especially if you get one to third, Macy can step on third, fire it to first.
I'm just taking a guess here. There might be a little uncomfortability because, I mean, Reagan doesn't really walk people, so I wonder if she's just battling out there for her team right now.
Right. Starting off this at bat with a strike, though. Get ahead.
Really, too, right here, you got the easy play in the infield. Macy can touch third. You got the double play up the middle. Everybody can tag their own base besides, Blake.
Right.
Good
There you
pitch.
go.
Oh, my goodness. That's beautiful.
0-2.
Yeah.
Nice.
There you go, Reagan.
After allowing 2 on with no outs, she comes back with a 3-pitch strikeout. Now you just got to turn 2 on a grounder to
Right here,
short or second.
things we have to do. Make sure you get the lead runner.
Yep.
And if you got the turn, get the turn. But let's get the lead runner. I'm okay with anything up the middle of them trying to turn it too. But if it's Macy, make sure you tag third. Let's
Oh,
get
yeah.
that.
Gets ahead in the count again with the first pitch. 0-1.
I like the spot.
Yeah,
I like the
just
spot.
inside.
Work it in low, change the eye levels of the hitter. She is hitting with sunglasses on right now, and I'm not sure if the sun.
It is pretty cloudy, you
They
know.
got the lights
And
on.
the lights are on.
Borg Ryder in left field has it lined up. Great catch.
Great.
Way to hit your cut too. That was beautiful from the left fielder there. Great at bat by, great pitching at bat there by Reagan.
Made the catch with 2 hands, fired it back in, not allowed the runner to tag up, and 1 out away from getting out of the inning. Let's
Take the easy one right
Yep.
here. Take the easy one, ladies. Here we go.
force it. Well, any base. You can go to any base here.
Back up to the plate is Seiler. She's the one who reached on the error in the first inning. Oh, great
Oh,
work by
nice.
the 8th grader behind the plate. What did they just say?
That's what I was trying to
Okay.
figure out. I'm not 100% sure. The long foul ball. Heads up.
I would call it long. Sorry, coach.
Well, it hit the tree. It hit the tree.
Okay, it hit a tree. All right, yeah, it hit a tree.
What is that? 1-1 or 1-2?
I believe I have 1-1, but I've been talking too, so I get a little bit behind on the bookkeeping duties.
It's okay. I forgive you.
Oh, nice pitch again.
Looks like you had it right. 1-2. 1 strike away from getting out of this inning. Here's the 1-2. Can I call that one a long foul ball?
You can call that a medium foul. ball.
Medium foul ball. Okay. I do like that she was not, kind of trying to pitch around here. Like even though it's a 1-2, she was going for it.
Here she comes with a delivery. Yes,
Yes.
let's go, Reagan. Nice job. Another big K there.
Walk the first two with 2 on, no out. Doesn't matter. Get out of the inning. Moving on to the bottom of the third in a 0-0 ball game still.
5 Ks through 3 innings for Reagan up on the
Woo.
mound. Just absolutely dealing, battling through it. Love to see that. Up for our Briar jumpers now, I believe, is the top of the lineup. We'll go Piles, Wesley, and Childers. Let's get some runs on the board,
Yep.
Coach.
Need to stay aggressive on the first pitch because they've all been strikes. I know they haven't resulted in getting on base, but they have been strikes. So, stay aggressive.
You stay aggressive, and then your second or third time through the lineup, your timing's a little bit better, right?
Right.
We had a few girls that were maybe out on the front foot or they didn't have that right. You get the timing down to the pitcher the second, third time you faced him. So I think this will be a great inning for our Briar jumpers, or a great time through the lineup.
Yep.
I can't
Totally
wait for
agree.
Sarah to hit again.
I know.
Emery Piles leading off again. Start the inning here. We mentioned it earlier. She's hitting 339. She's been on base 22 times from walks or being hit by pitches, and she's only struck out 10 times in 62 at bats. You want to talk about efficiency? Emery Piles is efficiency,
She is the definition.
and I can feel it. She's about to get a big hit right here.
All right. I'm going to hold you to that.
You can hopefully Emery holds me to. Get out.
Oh. Drop it. Dangerous. Somebody.
So now we can call that one a long fly ball. See what I'm saying? You can call that one a long fly ball.
Not a medium fly ball.
No.
Send to the plate next, the catcher, Aaliyah Wesley. In the on-deck circle, Reagan.
Aaliyah Wesley stepping in here.
To be honest with you, too, I know at home you see where the left fielder caught that. The wind is blowing in very hard. Like,
It
he
is.
hit that ball hard off the bat. Oh, get up the middle.
Beat it. Well, that's 2 straight where they step in and they're looking to hit the first pitch again. Just unfortunately hitting all of them right to somebody.
But here's a great part. Oh, nice batting gloves by Reagan. You got this.
Oh,
nice
yeah.
swag. I like those batting gloves. Reagan Childers up, though. Here's the pitcher ready to help themselves. And she took it. That's a smart pitch to take, right? Only a 2-pitch inning. Make sure you take
Right.
it.
And it looked a little inside to me, but called a strike regardless.
She's not getting that same call. No,
Right.
no respect. Oh, get
Nice.
through. Well, we're working that shortstop out. We're
Yeah.
working that shortstop out tonight.
So far, she's stepping up and making the plays, but we head to the 4th in a 0-0 ball game.
County at the top of the fourth. Rutherford.
Looks like it'll be 6, 7, 8 up for Lincoln County here.
You're correct. In their last at-bats, we have had a strikeout, a flyout, and a backwards K. So 2 strikeouts and a pop-out their last at-bats. This is just me probably sounding old again. Sorry to the viewers at home, but every time I watch people take ground balls and step and throw, I miss taking ground balls so much. You don't think about that, but just like taking the ground balls, taking your step, firing it, just looks like fun. And it's fun to watch this talented group take their ground balls. And
Well, we can go to the field sometime, and I'll stand on first and throw you some grounders.
I don't know if I can get down like that anymore.
All right, well, then I'll throw you some
I can
balls
do
in
some
the air, and we'll
pop-pies.
act like it's a grounder.
Maybe I can sit on a bucket. You can roll it.
There we go. But then you gotta be able to get up really quick and throw it to me
Oh, well.
accurately.
All right, here we go. Top of the 4th inning, 0-0 ball game. Reagan on the mound. Reagan has 5 Ks through 3 innings completed, so she's going to keep going out of here. And we got a lefty up. Number 4, Price.
I've got Rutherford.
I got Price. I got Rutherford.
It started it off with a strike there, 0-1 count. Oh, well, that seemed to be the same pitch that was called a strike on Reagan when she was up to bat. Call the ball here, but it is what it is.
Blair Piles with the play.
Great job. Great play by another seventh grader there. Blair Powell's, I think, the last 2 outs have been made by seventh graders. Nora with the fly ball and
Well, Reagan struck out.
right. But the last 2 balls put in play. And the wind is picking up even more.
Hey, it can blow in all at once while we're pitching.
Right. Yeah.
Reagan with the pitch, just a bit high.
Reagan has the sign. The 1-0.
Nice pitch. I mean, you know what I'm talking about? That fastball is just popping in there.
We both played baseball, but the more I watch, I don't think I'd be able to get a hit at all.
Reagan's very talented. Good work by the catcher.
That'll bring it to a 2-2 count here. 1 out in the inning. Go get her here.
Make a play. Good gator by Blair. Another out.
2 down in the inning. Back-to-back great plays by Blair Piles at second base.
Two outs here in the inning. Both outs made by stud second baseman Blair Piles. Reagan taking the sign.
The 8-hitter Wade stepping in here.
Ooh, I believe he called that a strike on her.
That's 2 this inning that he called strikes against Reagan.
Two 0 count, 2 outs. Oh, yeah.
Nice.
That's the way to bounce back.
She blew that one by her. She was
No.
so late on
You
that
saw
swing.
that little extra step. She was bringing the cheddar cheese.
Yeah.
The filthy, the stanky cheese. The cheddar.
3-1 after that one. That was just high.
The Lincoln County dugout letting you know the count is 3-1. Nice pitch.
Again, so late on the swing.
That ball was in the glove when the bat was swung.
Yes. I think we just throw that again, right?
Hey, do that one again. And here's the payoff pitch. Full count, 2 outs. Just
inside and low. That'll turn it over to
Now batting.
number 20. Haley Elmore, a sophomore.
Rounded out her last at bat. I love that pitch. I think that's such a great pitch.
Was she the one that grounded out, or did she bunt last time?
She bunted.
Okay.
Yeah.
1-1 count.
Nice.
1-2 with 2 outs here in the fourth. One more strike, and we get to stay aggressive with the bats.
Change up.
Look, there's been a few pitches that have been low and in the dirt, but what's her name behind the plate? I just blanked for some
Aaliyah
reason.
Wesley.
Yes. She has done a great job of not allowing these runners to advance every time there's been one in the dirt. And that right there was another example.
Oh yeah, let's go, Reagan. Woo!
That'll get
Backwards
us
K to end the inning.
get us to the bottom of the fourth inning in a no-run game still. Who's up first for Somerset here?
Addie White, Macy Huff, McKenna Baker. Headed into the fourth, like you just said, we got our middle of our lineup up. 4, 5, and 6. Second time through the lineup. We're right on these pitches.
Yeah.
I mean, somebody is going to tee one up here.
I agree. 4, 5, and 6 sound like a good 3 to get the jumpers on the board here.
And Addie teed one up in her first at bat. Absolute rope right up the middle. So hopefully she can keep that going here.
They've been right on it. It's just either been, pretty much every hard hit ball's been right at somebody.
Yeah.
Let's find a gap somewhere. Get this thing going.
Oh, get down, get down. Base hit, Addie White. Keep it going.
Stayed aggressive looking at the first pitch, and that's what we've been waiting for. Every single one. It's been right at somebody. That one, she found a little bit of a gap in between left and center field and start off the inning with a runner on first and no outs.
Now, 7th grader Macy Huff, who's played a great third base tonight up at the plate, looking to drive one herself. Way to leave it up. Good eye, Macy.
You could tell she wanted that one a little bit and then was able to hold off.
She said, Coach is watching me. I can't swing at that.
Let's just get another home run here, Macy.
Get through the middle. Oh, man.
Oh. Get through.
Safe. We have been working that shortstop.
Yes. Totally
all
agree.
night, so she was probably due for one.
She was due one, but also you got to respect the hustle she just had there. She bobbled it, picked it up, made a diving play to try to get her out, but just wasn't quick enough.
Now up to McKenna Baker, who lined out the center last at bat, so she'll be looking to try and drive another ball as well. Oh, get down.
Oh yeah,
go.
Go.
No. Oh.
Get down, Macy.
Yes.
I don't know if that's going to be scored as 2 errors on the play by Lincoln County, but regardless, Smart base running on Somerset's part. See her, kind of struggle with the grounder going to second and score one. Macy rounds third, and she's still not gathered the ball. And Macy takes off and beats out the throw home, and it's a 2-0 ball game.
Were all those first pitches? Like that's just three
Yeah, I
straight
think
first
they were.
pitches. 2-0 ball game, and you got Reagan Childers dealing on the mound. Hopefully, that's all you need right now.
Right?
And coming up to the plate, number 17, Blair Piles. All right, situationally here, their defense has been a little shady here. Do you
Yep.
put the play? Like, is this a nice time? You got a runner on second base, no outs. Do you make their defense work again? Do you put a bunt, or are you letting the swing away here?
I think I let her swing away, but I don't hate the idea.
Especially, you just had 2 straight errors, right? And arguably 3 if you're talking about on the throw, but
Yep.
you know.
And if anybody's going to be good at laying a bunt down here,
Oh, good decision,
why
coach.
would we?
Go, score, McKenna. Score, McKenna. Great RBI single by the 7th grader.
And that is why we do not bunt.
Yes.
Due up next, Sarah White.
Nora Grider stepping in here with the Jumpers leading 3-0. No outs in the inning. Piles on first base.
Good eye by the 7th grader. 1-0 count to Nora. Steps into the box here. She's ready to go. Oh.
She is batting .219 on the season. I like letting them try to stay aggressive here. She did show bunt on that one. Pitch got away from the catcher, and Piles is able to take second base. Now, 2-1 count. She showed bunt on that one. Do you have her lay down a bunt here again or
I would.
swing away?
I like making the defense here make a play.
She is bunting, and it's a foul ball. 2-2 count.
Now you let her swing.
Now
away.
you got to swing.
Yeah, don't let it be an easy out for him here in the inning.
Get out. Get out. All right. Whew.
Way to battle there from Nora. Count stays 2-2. We got a runner on second base. We did talk about this though, but second time through the lineup, they're staying aggressive. Timing's getting better. Get through. Way to move the runner. That's how you do a job. That is how you do a job.
Yep. That is the first out of the inning, but like you said, she got Piles advanced over to third base and hustled down the line.
Stepping to the plate for Somerset.
Oh, here we go.
Sarah White.
Sarah White, RBI opportunity
Second RBI opportunity of the night. She's up at the plate, looking to drive in a run.
with a great walk-up zone.
Way down yonder, homie. Oh,
Aggressive. I like
she's
it.
up there. She's ready to go.
I was never a no batting glove person when I played baseball, but I kind of respect that she does
I
not
was,
wear the batting gloves.
I was a no batting glove. We don't need all that fuss. Let's just go up there, hit, and grind. But some of the kids on the team have some cool batting gloves.
They do, yeah. I like the batting gloves first. I even wore one in my glove.
Soft. Ooh, now, yep.
She knows. She knows.
Little up in the zone there.
She's
but
just eager to hit. She
aggressive,
knows.
Yeah.
She knows.
She's ready here. 0-2 count to the sophomore, Sarah White.
I think this is about to be a dinger, just like she hit off Collier the other night.
Let him know. Good eye.
Great eye, yep. Your pitch is coming.
Hang. Way to hang. Oh, double foul. We got Blair Piles on third base, 1 out in the inning, 1-2 count. Sarah White battling up at the plate. Been a great inning from the Briar Jumpers. Now a few errors from Lincoln County, but we're stringing, putting that ball in play and being aggressive on the base path.
Keep putting it in play. Eventually, something's going to happen.
Good
Great eye. Evens the count at 2-2.
Way
Foul
to
ball.
hang.
Rubel's bringing out the canopy here behind us.
I guess the radar's changed to some rain.
Maybe. Be all right. Adds to the experience. Still a 2-2 count.
It'll be a strikeout, but that's okay. We'll bounce back again. Now up leadoff. Emery Piles looking to drive in her sister here with 2 outs in the bottom of the 4th. Your Somerset Briar Jumpers lead 3-0 over Lincoln County.
Get down.
Emery drove one into center field. That'll be caught by the center fielder, and that will be the end of the 4th inning.
Safe to say a great bottom half of the 4th inning there for Somerset as they were able to drive in 3 runs. Stayed aggressive on the at the plate all night, and it paid off in that inning.
Up first here for Lincoln County. They'll be at the top of their order. Canopy's nice and set up.
Just in case the rain comes. One thing about it, Rubel is always prepared for no matter what situation may come.
The man, the myth, the legend.
Jason Rubel. Fortnite legend, Jason Rubel.
He's now on the Call of Duty, man.
Yeah, I want to steal him back.
Excuse me.
I don't know. Where the last 2 nights I've got on Fortnite, nobody's on. They're playing Rocket League. So
Well, you gotta wait on me.
Great live conversation here.
Look, I think that's a yes. I think I've got him for some Fortnite later.
Lincoln County will lead off the top of the 5th. Left fielder Elmore on deck Cassidy.
Reagan Childers back to work here in the top of the 4th, now with a 3-run lead, top of the lineup for Lincoln County up at the plate. And here we go. Is it the 5th inning now?
It is the 5th inning. Bobbled by Macy Huff. Fires it to first.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my Lord. Don't necessarily agree with that call, but, you know, it is what it is.
On deck Wade.
Yeah, can we get a replay of that?
Coach's challenge. Check the replay booth.
Bring the umps up here to look at the video.
Nice pitch. Good support from her dugout. You got to swing at that.
They're just trying to tell her what she needs to do.
Reagan with the pitch.
Oh.
Just up.
Runner takes second on the pass ball.
That just shows you, that's one of those defensive things. Error gets on first base.
Mm-hmm.
Pass ball gets to second base. They got to run in scoring position. And you know what I mean? It's just all on us. Good work by Aaliyah. I believe it's 2-1.
Is it?
I believe so. But I could have just marked the wrong box.
I could believe that.
Oh no, they got 2-1 too.
Mm.
Here comes Reagan. Nice pitch.
They do have 2-2 up on the scoreboard now.
This would be a big, big strikeout pitch here. Try and hold that runner at second base, getting out. So even if they do move the runner over on the next one, you hopefully have 2 outs. And yes, just a bit inside there. That'll make it a full count.
I don't know where that one missed.
I'm going to say inside.
I don't think it did.
Battling up at the plate.
Full count?
At the plate.
It'll be a runner on first and second with no outs here in the inning. Kind of like last inning, right? Wasn't this exact same situation?
I believe so. You got the easy out, and when you have Reagan on the mound, you know the strikeout is always going to be a threat. So
Right.
triple play. That'd be nasty. That'd be just a bit down. Just get the more. Oh, let it go
let it
foul.
go, let it go.
Smart
Nice.
play. I almost said pick it up. That was bad on me. Great play by the pitcher, Reagan Childers.
1-1 count. Is that what you got?
1-1 count. According to my pencil.
Nice.
Again, ball in the mid. Certainly.
There's a swing. Yep. They are late on a lot of pitches tonight.
This is a big strikeout again, too. You get this big strikeout, you got the easy force.
Yep.
If something bad happens this time, I will not say that again. Oh,
Batter stays alive. Just barely, though.
just inside. A little down. 2-2 here. No outs. 3-0 Somerset. Lincoln County threatening with runners on first and second. Make the 4-4-4-4. Great, great play there.
Macy Huff gets the first out of the inning, taking care of the slow roller down third base line. Runners do advance, though. Runners on third and second as the shortstop is stepping in here. Seiler.
She's probably looking to get one back herself after that error in the fourth.
Oh my God.
Should have been standing there.
But he made a nice throw back into the field. You get a 1-1 count.
1-1 count.
Could use a really big strikeout here.
Good work by the catcher, Aaliyah. Aaliyah behind the plate again.
I just felt the raindrop on my hand.
Raindrops keep falling on my.
2-1.
Oh,
That ball squeaked by Macy Huff at third base and ended up scoring 2 runs for Lincoln County. We got ourselves a 3-2 ball game here in the 5th inning.
one out still here for the Briar Jumpers. Lady Jumpers.
Oh my gosh.
I've never seen that pole get hit like that. That was
yeah,
pretty cool.
me either. Was that a strike? Yeah, I got an 0-2 count, right? Is that what you have?
That's what I have.
All right. This would be a big strikeout to get right here.
Just up in the zone. Good pitch though, 0-2. Great location. Great location for an 0-2 pitch.
Scoreboard now says 2-1.
Make a play, McKenna. Nice job.
That'd be the second out of the inning. Runner gets to stay at second. Great play by McKenna in center field there.
Waiting on deck, Pennington.
Outside there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Reagan's getting the sign in from the dugout. Let's get this easy play. Let's go in and hit again, especially keep that momentum going at the plate from last inning.
Absolutely.
Get back up there and be aggressive.
Is the 1-0?
I believe we have the top of our lineup coming up. So, oh, excuse me, no, 2. We have 2, 3, 4. Kind of the top.
Little bit outside. 2-1 count.
Reagan has been holding her back a little bit. I don't know if it is a nice.
Nice.
2-2 count.
2-2. 2-2 count, 2 outs.
Reagan rears back and delivers. Foul ball. All right, here we go. 2-2 count. Bottom of the 5th. The pitch. Got her.
Nice.
Blew her away.
Well, Lincoln County does get 2 runs in the inning, but Somerset maintains their lead, but it's just a little bit smaller lead now.
1-run lead.
And did you say we had 2, 3, 4 coming up?
Yep.
2, 3, 4 coming up. Let's get some more runs on the board and push this lead back out.
Aaliyah Wesley, Reagan Childers, and Addie White. If we can get some base runners here going, Addie White is 2 for 2 with 2 absolute seeds to the outfield tonight. The music getting everybody pumped up. Junior Connor Roberts standing up, dancing in the stands. All right, here we go. Aaliyah, start us off here. Good eye. Good eye from the 8th grader. I think that's the first pitch she's taken all night.
I think you're right about that. Not many first pitch taken all night by the Briar Jumpers, though.
2-0
eye.
count.
Get ahead in the count. Now get ready to get your pitch. Ooh. Thought that was going to be a high throw by the shortstop there. But it's just low enough for the first out of the inning.
And that'll bring up sophomore Reagan Childers, looking to help herself out a little bit here at the plate. Tonight, Reagan has walked and grounded out to short. Oh, she has not gotten that call all night. That was up and away. That was atrocious. I mean, that's the same.
That's the exact same
dude.
pitch.
1-1 count. One count to the sophomore here. Got some solid contact. What a backhand by the shortstop.
She's made some really nice plays here tonight. You know, looking down to the left here, looks like Nora Grider is warming up. She may be going into the pitch next inning for the Briar Jumpers.
Addie is 2 for 2 tonight with a run scored. Looking to continue that trend here in the 5th with 2 outs. Solid contact. Oh, what a snag by the third baseman.
Well, Somerset did not add to their lead in that bottom half of the 5th, but we'll see who takes the mound here for Somerset as we get ready to start the 6th inning.
Looks like Nora is going to be coming in. Oh.
Rain's starting to pick up here a little bit.
I couldn't tell I'm under this beautiful canopy.
Must be nice.
Trying to rock around.
Yep.
The Pyle sisters absolutely killing the dance in the infield right now as we got new pitcher, 7th grader Nora Grider coming to the mound.
Some of the fans are trying to get under the trees over here with the raindrops starting to fall.
I don't blame them. If you're listening, we got some room under the canopy. Might not be able to see too well, but we got some room under the canopy if you need to come join. Seventh grader Nora Grider warming up on the mound, bringing some smoke herself there. Oh, look at Blair Piles dancing at second base. Oh, sorry. Looks like pitcher, excuse me, who started the game for us, a pitcher, Reagan Childers, has moved to left field. And left fielder, seventh grader Nora Grinder to the mound. Nora has pitched in one game this season for the Briar Jumpers. That was earlier this week against South Laurel, one of the top 2 or 3 teams in the 13th region. So she's pitched against some stiff competition. And here she is in her second appearance, ready to keep the Briar Jumpers in the game here with a 1-run lead in the start of start of the sixth inning.
Up first for Lincoln County in the top of the sixth. The right fielder Pennington on deck. Wade.
Pennington is at the plate. Tonight she has struck out looking and grounded out to second. Nora on the mound. Delivers the pitch. Foul ball.
Yep, foul ball to down third baseline. It was fielded cleanly by Macy Huff, though.
There you go. Nora again with the pitch. Oh, just a bit high. The Briar Jumpers scored 3 in the 5th. Lincoln County scored 2. No, we scored 3 in the 4th. Lincoln County scored 2 in the 5th.
Yep.
And now in the 6th inning here, Macy Huff fields it
Good job,
clean.
Mace.
Steps and throws.
One away.
Great pitch.
It
by
is the
seventh
sixth inning,
grader.
right?
It is the 6th inning.
Next up.
I know the scoreboard still says fifth, but I thought we had already moved on to the sixth.
Next up is Wade. Tonight she has walked twice. Nice pitch. There you go, Nora. Now, if we can brag on Nora for a second, Nora's not only a baller out here on the field, she's a baller on the court. She plays
Absolutely.
basketball for us over on the girls' basketball program, and man, she is going to be a star. Oh, nice. Was that a knuckleball? What was that? That
I
was
don't
sick.
know what that was, but that was sick.
I'm going to have Nora show me that pitch. That was nasty.
I'd like to see you try to hit that pitch.
Nope. I'm retired. Yeah, the backwards K. Let's go, Nora. Nora with her first strikeout of the inning, 2 down with Elmore up at the plate. Excuse me. She has grounded out to third base and struck out looking. If the sun was out, this breeze would be perfect, but
Right.
it's kind of unnecessary.
And it's still sprinkling just a little bit. I know you can't feel it under the canopy over there.
I'm protected.
Your luxury seating, but it is raining just
Brought
a
to
little
you by
bit.
Jason Rubel. Strike Nora filling it
Need
up
to have a
right
few
now.
words with Jason Rubel, I think.
Changeup just up in the zone. Evens the count at 1. 2 outs here again in the top of the 6th inning.
Just heard thunder. I think they're kind of
I don't want to be that guy, but technically 5 innings of play is a complete game, so take the W however you can get it. But that will be a lightning delay. We are going to pause here. I believe the lightning delay is 20 to 30 minutes, so we will be back with you guys one way or the other here in a few. With that weather, we're actually going to have to bring down our equipment. So even if we come back, we will not be able to stream the final few innings here. But here, as of now, it is in the top of the sixth inning. Somerset's up 3-2. You should be able to see updates on the Somerset softball account on Instagram,
Yep.
Facebook, and Twitter. It'll also be updated in the KHSAA score app.